And welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Junior Garcia. If you leave right now and make your way to the election polls, you still may have time to cast a vote. Otherwise, if you already have, here are some of the top stories we have for you tonight. Election 2014 coverage. Burglaries in Estate Betsy's Jewel, and Human Services gets extension to develop integrated technology system. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
I Trade Earth brings you News Channel 8, a Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands-based approach to economic development and the global marketplace, one small business at a time. Call 866-396-8278 for more information or look at us on as seen on channel8.com for I Trade Earth.
In our top story, voters flooded the polls today for the 2014 general elections. News Channel 8 cameras was out and about at different polling places.
I've been out to a few of the polling places, started from the west up to Mid-Island, and right now it's a little slower. This morning we had more persons out voting. We have over 6,000 persons voted at this point up to the 12 o'clock report. So again, we encourage you all to get out and vote. They're open till 7. The process is going very well in all the areas that I visited, just, a little rainy, but people are coming out to vote, and again, we encourage you all to come out and vote. Your vote is your voice, and your voice is your vote. So the machine has been working on, like I said, again, I got a report for the territory-wide. I also called St. Thomas, and everything is going okay over there, and St. John. We had a few issues starting a little later, a few minutes later than 7. But all the machines are working. Whatever issues we have the voting technician that will go out and assist, and we could replace whatever issues we're having, especially with the automat, because again, the DS200 will not be operated until later this evening as per the board directive. So everything is running smoothly. Speaking with all the judges and the voters, there are a lot of people out there, so we encourage them to go out and cast their vote. But only estimate at this time, because again, it's the first time utilizing this process. At the small polling places, precinct with those that have under 1,000 voters, we expect the results in 2.5 hours after 7, after the poll closed. For the bigger polls, it may take a little longer, but we're going to do as, the board is doing as best as it can. It's put some persons in place to make sure we get through the process as transparently as possible and as quickly as possible to give unofficial results, because as you know, we still have the absentee that has up to 10 days to get those in. So it's an unofficial result tonight, and then we'll give you results at the end of that period after the 10-day counting of the absentee ballots.
Feeling very good. Our people are really out at the polls. It's a lot of excitement out there, both in St. Croix, St. Thomas, and St. John, where we started this morning. So we're feeling very good about the support that we're seeing and feeling out here.
Yeah, I just want to thank all of our supporters, wonderful, who have been out there in the element, making sure that they get the word out that the DB team, Donna Bassel, is the right team to move us forward in 2015. I want to thank all of the voters that are coming out across the Virgin Islands. This is an important election, and we want to encourage everybody to come out. After today, we come together as one people to move forward with the Virgin Islands. And we, of course, hope that we know that we're going to be successful to be your next governor and lieutenant governor in 2015. Thank you. Number five.
In other news, the VIPD was out keeping an eye on today's general election, with action plans for each district and offices assigned to the polling places, as well as other locations deemed. Here is Police Commissioner Rodney Karat.
Good day. This is Police Commissioner Rodney F. Karat, Sr. The 2014 general election will be taking place on November 4th, 2014, territory-wide. The Virgin Islands Police Department, as we have done for every election in the past, have completed action plans for each district, which consist of a detailed scheduling of all of our personnel assigned at the polling places, as well as other locations deemed necessary. The chiefs and deputy chiefs of police, along with assigned supervisors, will be conducting inspections at all of the locations throughout the day and evening to ensure sufficient coverage. Being this is a general election, and as the past has shown, there is normally a larger turnout of voters at these elections, we have increased our coverage at all of the polling places so all who are taking part in this important occasion can do so peacefully and timely. I'm asking everyone planning to exercise their right to vote to do so peacefully and without interruption. If anyone has a question about the process while at the polling location, please ask for assistance from one of the designated assisters. These individuals are always willing to help to ensure that your votes count. The police department will have personnel at each of the polling stations and at the Board of Election throughout the process. I'm asking everyone to do your part in ensuring a peaceful process for all and to notify any law enforcement officer of anything that appears to be out of the ordinary. I'm also advising the public that our traffic officers will be monitoring for drivers who are operating a vehicle on our roadways while under the influence of alcohol or other drugs. We realize there will be those who may want to celebrate at the conclusion of the election, but if you plan to drive, don't drink. And if you plan to drink, make sure and have a designated driver or call a cab. The life you save may be your own or a family, friend, or loved one.
Meanwhile, millions of dollars will be saved and opportunities for fraud will be reduced when Human Services Department gets its integrated program eligibility enrollment computer system up and running. The department's administrator for family assistance, Lennox Zamora, said Monday, the computer systems gathers information about clients and all the human services programs in which they participate. While the department was supposed to have the computer system in place by the end of 2015, Zamora said it got a break when the federal government's Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services extended the deadline until December 2018 to include programs like the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program and temporary assistance for needy families. He said funding would be available indefinitely to include Medicaid in the system. Zamora said most states struggle with the 2015 deadline. Police on St. Croix are investigating 2 second-degree burglaries that occurred at 2 separate residences in Estate Betsy's Jewel. No one was injured during these burglaries, and the residents did not see the suspects. Here is WSVI-TV spokeswoman Melanie Rames.
Police on St. Croix are investigating 2 second-degree burglaries that occurred at 2 separate residences in Estate Betsy's Jewel. No one was injured during these burglaries, and the residents did not see the suspects. The first incident occurred on November 2nd, just after 2 a.m. A homeowner told police that she was awakened by the sound of her home burglar alarm, and when she went to investigate, she noticed that the door that leads from her garage to her living room was open, and she called the police. When the officer arrived, they found metal louvers were removed from the garage window and that the motion sensor wires were also cut. Police said the burglar alarm caused the suspects to flee the area. And at about 8:30 a.m. the same day, another burglary was reported in the same area. The homeowner told police that she secured the home before going to bed, and when she got up in the morning, she noticed that the glass louvers had been removed from the living room window and someone gained access into her home. Missing was $40, which was inside of her purse, her cellular phone, and her car keys. Her 2009 green Honda CR-V, license plate CDY672, was also missing. Police have issued an all-points bulletin on the vehicle and continue to canvass the area. The investigations into these burglaries are ongoing, and residents are urged to inform police if they have seen any activity they consider to be suspicious.
Stay tuned to News Channel 8. We have more news straight ahead.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And welcome back to News Channel 8. Here is Ashley Messiah with your weekly Crime Stoppers report.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ashley Messiah with your weekly Crime Stoppers. This is the second installment of the difference between a robbery and a burglary. Robbery is a crime of opportunity. Most often, the unlikely victim is a male. Females are victims, but more often it involves snatching of a purse and not a strong armed robbery with a weapon, while money is the motivation. Robbery is a crime of violence because it involves the threat or actual use of violence. Here are some of the basic tips of the prevention. Safety on the streets and the other outside places. If possible, don't walk alone during late night hours. Walk in group whenever you can. There is a safety in numbers. Stay in while lit areas as much as possible. Avoid vacant lots and other shortcuts or secluded areas. They are usually not well lit nor heavily traveled. Avoid carrying large sums of cash or display expensive jewelry, etc. in public. If you must carry large sums, divide the cash into smaller quantities and carry in multiple places on your person, wallet, purses, side pockets, etc. If you're going out for an evening of entertainment, don't overindulge. Robberies prey on your intercaption. Trust your intuition. If something or someone makes you uneasy, avoid the person or leave. Don't go home or to a hotel if you believe someone is following you. Instead, go to a police station, a fire station, or a business with visible security personnel on duty. If you're confronted, don't resist. Cooperate. Give the robber whatever he asks for: wallet, keys, jewelry, credit card, etc. Your life is more valuable than a replaceable possession. Don't make sudden moves. A nervous robber may think you are reaching for a weapon. If the robber claims he has a weapon in his pocket, never try to force his bluff. Never try to be a hero and apprehend the robber yourself. Instead, notify the police as soon as possible. Call 911. Self-defense measures are most effective when applied as preventive steps, such as running away, hiding, screaming, and raising an alarm. Remember, more people respond to someone yelling "fire" than they will to help. Next week, we will feature crimes the police need help solving. If you have any suggestion on which crime should be featured, please send us an email at crimestoppersUSVI@gmail.com. Remember, if you know something, say something. This is Ashley Masai with your weekly Crime Stoppers for News Channel 8.
Thank you, Ashley. Governor John DeYoung hosted a meeting at Government House Monday morning to discuss implementation of a comprehensive recycling program on St. John. The program will be built on a public-private partnership that will involve the collection of household goods, crushing of aluminum cans, and transportation of waste based on support from local vendors and shippers. Joining the governor at the meeting included St. John Administrator Leona Smith, Public Works Commissioner Darrell Smalls, Jim Grum of the VI Waste Management Authority, and Harith Wickerma, Bill Willigerod, and Rob Crane of Island Green Living Association. DeYoung said that the objective is to build on what is now in place, a partnership with the community, and to arrive to a point where the island of St. John can become known for its commitment to being green, while sustaining that commitment with a strong educational program that will draw the interest of our children. Don't touch that remote. We have more news straight ahead.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally tonight, motorists were treated to dancing and upbeat music as supporters of the VI Domestic Abuse and Sexual Assault Council gathered for a flash mob at the Super Tank gas station in Sunny Isles. Let's take a look.
And I say no, they say what you're doing, trying to do somebody go. I just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance, you gotta move your muscle. Brand new dance, it's called a Cupid shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you're old. Here we go, we gonna show you how it goes.
fun, I tell you, fun. I was there and it was awesome. So don't go anywhere. We have your weather coming up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And if you haven't as yet, get your raincoat. Here's a look.
Tonight, scattered showers, partly cloudy with a low around 82, east wind 11 to 13 miles per hour, chance of precipitation is 30%. Wednesday, scattered showers mainly before noon, mostly sunny with a high near 85, east wind 13 to 16 miles per hour, chance of precipitation is 30%. Wednesday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly clear during the early evening, then becoming mostly cloudy with a low around 82. East wind around 16 miles per hour and chance of precipitation is 50%. Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high near 85. East southeast wind 18 to 20 miles per hour, chance of precipitation is 50%. And Thursday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 82. East wind around 18 miles per hour and chance of precipitation is 50%. And this is News Channel 8 Weather Report.
Thank you very much for tuning in. That's all we have for your local news tonight. Do not forget to like us on Facebook at WSVI-CH8. Also, like us on Twitter at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. See us on your smartphone or your tablet all over the world. I'm Junior Garcia, and World News is up next. Good night, Virgin Islands.
I Trade Earth brings you News Channel 8, a Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands-based approach to economic development and the global marketplace, one small business at a time. Call 866-396-8278 for more information or look at us on as seen on channel8.com for I Trade Earth.